What's going on, guys? It is your boy,
Elgato,
and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Today we're going to be playing Jak 2 for the PS2. What's going on, guys? Today is November 19, 2025. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. It's Wednesday, middle of the week, hump day. You guys are almost there. Before you know it, we're already Friday, and we're already celebrating Opelix. Thank you for joining the chat, my friend. Yes, I am finally streaming a little early, but that's because I have some other stuff that I need to do. But real quick, guys, if this is your very first time here, I do a small introduction in the regards for you, the viewer, if you're a new viewer, to get to know me a little bit more on a personal level. But before I get to that, I do want to give some small updates as far as the channel goes. So, this stream today, don't know how long it's gonna go, because like I was telling Opelix right now that I do have some stuff that I need to do, which is why I'm streaming so early. For those who do follow my channel and keep up with that, I did mention on Monday's stream, which was the final part of Jak 1. If you guys haven't watch that, if you're new, you haven't watched that, go check it out. But I will be hosting a podcast tomorrow, and it's on the road podcast, and for that, the guest will be my cousin's Mexican group. It's Los Estudiantes de California. So I will be doing a podcast with them tomorrow, but the reason why I'm going to be busy today is because I'm going to go over there to where they want to do the podcast, and I need to set up and get everything together, and then that way when I pull up tomorrow, we just start get it going, and then hopefully it's very smooth and seamless. But we have yet to decide that, and that's why in the final part of Jak 1, I was saying this is gonna be my most challenging one, because this time the whole group's gonna be there. This is gonna be like about a 6 to 7 person podcast. And to make it work, I'm actually going to take my second mic, which is up here, which is my Dumzo Danino mic. I have another mic over there, but I'm going to have to take that other one to make it work. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to throw that out there. Also, too, if you guys are curious about the podcast, happy hour hangouts, Twitch and YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, all that greatness. Also, too, make sure to like, comment, subscribe here at Dumzo Danino. Also on Twitch and YouTube. So that being said, guys, if you guys are returning viewers, you guys can go ahead and skip this part. I honestly don't care. If you guys are here for the first time and you guys genuinely don't give a flying fuck about me or my life, understandable. I don't care. You guys can go ahead and skip on ahead. To those who are new and who would like to get to know me on a little bit more personal level, I guess we can start the introduction. And yeah, guys, I don't have like a real muscle memory introduction with like part ones of all of my Let's Plays, but I will that's why I have an outline, like a small script that I kind of read, and I kind of remind myself of what I like to share. Opelix, I'm sorry, this is probably like your 20th time listening to this shit. Sorry. Hold up. Before it gets started, I need to see something. Bro, how the fuck? You're all good. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see. I'm just here for the vibes. Yeah, shout out to Opelix, guys. He always tries his best to join the stream. Probably one of the most active chatters, but because I stream so late, sometimes he's not there. But But yeah, guys, let's just get right into it. I'm just kind of reading it over. But so what I like to do is I like to share a quick about me, throw 5 facts or whatever about myself so you guys can get to know me a little bit more. So the first about me fun fact, whatever you want to call it, is that I was born and raised in the Central Valley, specifically the 559 area. So to a lot of people that are around the world, I live in the US. I don't know how many people globally I attract, but to those who do live in the US, I'm from California. If you guys, the Central Valley specifically, if you pull up a map of California and you map where San Francisco is, then you map where Los Angeles is, there's this big old green circle right in between. Norte County. Or that. I think there's Southerners and Northerners all over the Central Valley, but right in so you have the Central Valley. It's that green stuff. It spans from as low as the Bakersfield, which is 661 area, all the way up to Stockton, which is the 209. But me, like I said, I'm from the 559, and that's more in the center where Fresno is. So people, when they throw out the 559, they immediately think, oh, Fresno and places like that. But within the 559, there's I think there's 2 or 3 counties. The county of which I'm from is Tulare County, which is right under Fresno County. And I think somewhere around that there's Kings County, and then they probably break out to a different area code after that. I'm not too sure. But even more specifically, guys, I was born and raised in Porterville, California. You guys don't know where that is, just go look it up. Middle of buttfuck nowhere. It's a pretty decent sized city, but it's still small, and it's big enough to have quite a bit of people, but it's small enough to where everybody knows each other. I think there's only 3 high schools. I don't live there anymore, but I believe there's still 3 high schools. And yeah, guys, but that's basically where I'm from. Porterville. Shout out Porterville. Another random fact about me is that I am a type 1 diabetic. I'm not going to get into the actual specifics of it, but it's an autoimmune disease of which your pancreas is affected. And it's basically, I have a dead organ inside. I guess like that's the best way that somebody who doesn't know what that is can kind of, have an idea of what it is. But my pancreas doesn't produce any insulin, so I am reliant on either taking insulin shots or being on an insulin pump. But that's what I'm on right now, and I am fortunate enough to live in the time that I live because diabetes technology has become so advanced that it's like seamless and pretty flawless to manage it now. I mean, the only nuisance is that I have an insulin pump attached to me. We have a national treasure in the Zalad house. I have heard about that. I think ghost hunters or whatever those guys are went to Zalad house or some shit like that. Felix, if you want to enlighten me, go and drop that stuff in the comments. Tell all the other people that are viewing. But yeah, it's made it so much easier for me to be a type 1 diabetic because whenever I first started, it was like fucking ages ago. I wasn't born with it. I developed it at the age of 10 ish, I think. But anyways, so I'm still from the time of where I would pick my fingers and I'd give myself like insulin shots. And then from there, and it was straight up vials, you know what I mean, with the big ass needles. That shit was sucked. But then from there, they moved to like EpiPen styles, and you'd put little needle cartridges on top of it, and that shit made it easy. But it wasn't until like super recently where I said fuck it and I'm gonna get an insulin pump, where now I just have an insulin pump in my pocket, and that insulin pump talks to what's called a CGM on my arm, and the CGM reads my blood sugars every 15 minutes, and when it starts going up, it tells my insulin pump, hey, he's his blood sugars are climbing. Then it starts giving me some insulin. If it starts crashing down, it says, hey, cut the insulin, he doesn't need it. And that shit within itself kind of made it so much more easier for diabetes management. It's like honestly a blessing, you know, in disguise. I'm very happy that I'm able to have this, because in a different timeline, or if I'm from a different place, I would be dead. You know, like in all honesty, I'm a realist at heart, and I understand that if it wasn't for this shit 100 years ago, I'd probably be dead. Yeah, the Zalad House is a U.S. registered national treasure because the type of architecture it was built, I guess. But yes, it's also a haunted house. So there you have it. I didn't even know a Zalad House was a national treasure. Shout out Zalad House. I've never been there, but I do remember walking by it, and I always thought it was a weird ass looking place. I'm like, who the fuck lives here? But it's just like a museum style shit now. I don't know the actual history behind it. I'm pretty sure there's something wild behind it as well. But yeah, guys, that was the second little fact about me. The third one that I like to share with people is, I don't even know if I still want to throw this in there, but at one point in my life, I was a true car enthusiast. I own an '07 Mustang GT, of which I built to the best of my ability, minus a supercharger and like engine swaps and all that crazy shit. But yeah, there was a time in my life where I was all about cars, and I fucking, you know, loved racing. I loved doing everything that came with cars. But unfortunately, almost 10 years ago, I I got into a little bit of trouble, and that kind of pushed me away from the whole scene, which is good. But I would still say that deep down inside me, I'm still a pretty big car enthusiast. I kind of started getting into it whenever I was like, how old was I? I don't know, but whenever Too Fast Too Furious came out, that's what got me hooked. So shout out to Paul Walker, rest in peace, and to everybody else in the Too Fast Too Furious cast. That Tyrese Gibson, yeah, you guys really made me a fucking knucklehead as a youngster, and it stayed with me up until I was an adult. But yeah, man, there's just something about cars that really, like, not to sound like Vin Diesel, very cliche, but it would set people free. You know what I mean? It set me free. So the next fun fact about me, so my favorite sports teams, Los Angeles across the whole board. Shout out the Dodgers. We just won that World Series not too long ago, so that was an intense Game 7. But yeah, guys, I'm Los Angeles across the board. Football, Los Angeles Rams. Baseball, the LA Dodgers. Then basketball, I'm also with the Lakers. But it's pretty good, man. I mean, as far as sports today on November 19, 2025, the Rams are doing fucking really good. They're considered to be top 3, maybe even the best NFL team currently. And then the Lakers, they're pretty hot right now too. I think yesterday LeBron had a start, and now they're second seed, and I think they're barely like 2 or 3 weeks in the regular season. But there's still a lot of basketball to be played. I mean, who knows? We won't have a clear idea until the end, even with the Rams. But I think the Rams are kind of already like over the main hump, you know. Now they just got to maintain it and continue to play good. But yeah, guys, another sport that I'm heavily into that I really know a lot about is UFC. Like all these ball sports, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty casual at, but I enjoy watching it. I think I'm, out of all 3 ball sports, the one that I'm a little bit more passionate about is the Rams, because I'm able to keep up with them more consecutively, because they play either once a week, opposed to basketball and baseball. They'll have back-to-back games, or they have multiple games throughout the week, and it's pretty hard to keep up with every single game. That's why I'm not gonna lie. I mean, people can think what they want, but I really start paying attention during the playoffs. Like, I mean, at that point, it's like you might as well. But yeah, guys, UFC. If you really want to talk to me about a sport that I really love, is UFC. UFC, in my opinion, is the best sport that's out there, and I've said it on many previous Let's Plays. UFC. I mean, you can play basketball, you can play football, you can play baseball, but you can't play fighting. That's what's something about the UFC that I really like is, and it's a solo sport. It's a solo sport like golf and tennis. You really need to dig deep within, and if you lose, it's 100% on you. If you win, you know, it's 100% on you as well. So it's probably the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows. It's not team reliant sport. But yeah, guys, UFC crazy. Last weekend we had Islam Makhachev versus JDM. Makhachev is the 2 division champ now. It's weird because you can consider him a double champ, but on paper he's not a double champ. UFC doesn't condone double champs anymore, but he is a 2 division champion, which is correctly termed. Food fights are my favorite. Dude, I remember there was fucking food fights whenever I was a middle schooler, man. That shit was something else. Food fights, there's like a good 3 or 4 of them whenever I was there. It's the craziest thing ever. Craziest. Okay, let's see. What else? Another random fact about me is like I really like to barbecue. Me, like, and when I mean barbecue, I mean like everything, dude. Like, it can be as simple as throwing some meat on a fucking grill, making some burgers, making some hot dogs, Texas barbecue style, fucking tacos, like whatever it may be. Like, just making food in the backyard. There's just something about that, man, that I really love and I really enjoy. You know, I love making food for a large amount of people, and then everybody, you know, getting together and just eating and talking and socializing, man. So there's just something about that I really love. So all of that was a lot of the personal stuff about me. So now let's get into more of the gaming aspect about, you know, what Dumzo Danino is and what my favorite stuff when it comes to gaming. So my favorite game all time, purely nostalgic reasons, is GTA San Andreas. That game I played the fuck out of growing up. I am definitely from the PS2 era, but I never got enough money to get a PS3. I didn't even get the next gen consoles until the PS4 and the Xbox X, and that era. And that was like way after. But PS2, man, I played that shit for probably 10 years, and the number one game that I'd go back to day and day again was San Andreas. So yeah, to me, that's like my favorite game all time. And even more so, my favorite gaming genre is very similar to what San Andreas is, which is like an open world. I really love open world games where you could just have a fucking big ass like sandbox canvas, whatever you want to call it. Drop me in there and I go explore, do whatever the fuck I want. Those games to me like are my favorite. And also too, RPG style is like where, you know, you have this long ass game and then you fucking grind. You do this, you do that, you make your character super specific to what you think is the best way, and then at the end fighting the boss and to see if you did it right. Things like those type of games I really like as well. But to be honest, I haven't covered any RPG games in this channel because they can be long. But even better if you get an open world RPG, that's even better. The first console I ever owned legitly was the Sega Dreamcast. The very first game I ever played was Sonic 2, of which I covered on this channel, and a plethora of other Sonic games. If you guys want to check that out, go check it out. But yeah, guys, Sonic, the Sega Dreamcast was the very first console I ever owned. Street Fighter, I played that. Pac-Man, I think there was a couple Pac-Man games that I played. There's a bunch of other games on there too that I had played. But I have very, very light memories of it because I was fucking young whenever I had that console. Let's see. Okay, so now moving on from that, my gaming style is completionist, and I think the most you've ever seen me be a completionist in a game was Jak 1. Talk about I got 1,999 out of 2,000 orbs. I missed one fucking orb, and then I got all 101 of the power cells. So, and a lot of people told me, man, you don't need all those orbs. I'm like, well, dude, I just don't like not collecting shit or like leaving shit there that I don't get. So that's just my personal playing style. I try my very best to not show that on stream because it's not fair to you, the viewer, to watch me fucking just lollygag and do a bunch of dumb shit, you know, just wasting up a bunch of time. So I try my best to kind of like to tone that down, but sometimes you guys will see it. I don't know if you guys will see it in this one, just kind of depends on how the game evolves. Let's see. What else? Yeah, guys, so that pretty much does it for like the get to know me. So I mean, if you guys are here this far, you know, what are your favorite games? What was your favorite console? What was your first console? You know, you can drop that down in the comments. Let me know. Whatever you guys want, really. But now I want to talk about a little bit about Dumzo de Nino, how that came to be, and what Dumzo de Nino has to offer. So yeah, guys, if you guys are new here, I kind of already said it in the beginning, but my main niche is let's plays. Opelix, the Dreamcast was basically the original Xbox before the original Xbox. Microsoft worked on the Dreamcast. It even ran Windows on it. No fucking shit, I did not know that. So Microsoft and Sega probably had something, and then Microsoft was like, bro, we can do this on by ourselves. So then they probably did their own shit. Makes sense. But I think is the not the Dreamcast. What's the one after the oh no. Did I say the Dreamcast? I think the first console I owned was the Genesis. I owned the Sega Genesis. The Dreamcast was the one that combated the PlayStation 1. Okay, so if I said the Dreamcast, I'm sorry, I meant the Genesis. The Genesis is the very first console I ever owned. Because in the Dreamcast, that's whenever they made Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, of which I completed on this channel as well. Go check that out if you guys want to. But yeah, guys, Dumzo de Nino is basically a let's play niche style. I know from what it seems like, if you guys have been watching me, it looks like I have been playing nothing but retro games. But in all reality, like, I hate to sound like this might sound a little like selfish and arrogant, but I play whatever the fuck I want. You know what I mean? I do listen to you guys, and I write the games down in what order I want to play them. But ultimately, I play whatever the fuck I want. Jak 1, 2, and 3 were definitely games that I wanted to cover, which is why we're playing them now. After this, we're going to do Sly, and then after Sly, we're going to go to God of War, of which Opelix was the one that recommended me to do God of War. So because he's been recommending it so much, I kind of put it back on the front. I was going to do God of War right now, but I got so many comments about Jak and Sly that I'm like, no, I got to do those first, and then we'll do God of War. My goal is to play God of War by the beginning of the new year. Hopefully we can knock out all the other 5 games from now until the new year, but we'll see. Just depends how much I actually get done. Let's see what else. Okay, so yeah, guys, like I said, the Dumzo de Nino just let's plays. I mean, you might get a vlog here and there, and I think I'm overdue for a vlog because the first vlog that I did was a 1,000 subscriber vlog, and since then I'm already at 2,200. So I need to make a 2,000 subscriber vlog, or I can make it maybe make a 2,500 subscriber vlog. I don't know, but I am due for one. But whenever I vlog, it's because I want to make sure that I take a trip worth vlogging or something like that. But yeah, guys, let's see what else do we got. And I know people ask about the name. How did you come up with Dumzo de Nino? So Dumzo de Nino, and I think I've covered this before. Dumzo de Nino, my friend. So before I even get to it, so all my friends call me Gonzo. Everybody that's known me since I was in high school, they've called me Gonzo, and that it's a name that just stuck. One of my friends, shout out Vince, if you're watching this, I love you. He was the one that just started saying he would say so many things that rhyme with Gonzo. He would call me, I don't even know. He would. It's a lot of profanity, but I'm not gonna say it. But one of the names that he would call me was Dumzo, and during that time, I think there was like a Twitch streamer that they would watch, and his last name was de Nino, and they would just pair Dumzo de Nino, and they started calling me that. I'm like, why the fuck are you guys calling me? I don't even know who this de Nino guy is, but sure enough, it was a name that stuck, and I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it here. And the reason why I even want to bring that up is because I have had comments of people asking if I'm related to the de Nino guy. And I'm not trying to sound like an asshole. I mean this in the most respectful way possible. I don't know who that guy is. I haven't had the time of the day to actually go and look him up. and my name is nowhere near in disrespects to him or his last name. If him and his legal crew were to come to me and tell me to stop the name, then I probably would. I'd probably just change it to Gonzo. And I have had thoughts of just moving it back to Gonzo, or to just flat out Gonzo, but I haven't really pulled the trigger on it. I've just been doing Dumbs with Danilo since then. I'm gonna keep doing it until I guess I can't. But yeah, I don't know anything about that Danilo guy. So if you're watching this, man, this brand is nowhere to disrespect you or what you have going on as like your own stuff. So I'm just letting everybody know how the name came to be and stuff like that. And yeah, that's where the name came from, basically. What else? I think that pretty much covers it. I think we're already going on 30 or 25 minutes for the intro. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about this game, Jak 2. So I did do okay, so let's read this. Opelix, it's funny because PlayStation wasn't supposed to be a Sony product but a Nintendo product. Nintendo wanted help with their next gen or with their next console, so they asked Sony for help, and it was very last minute. Nintendo turned their back on Sony, and Sony said, fuck it, let's make our own console. And Sony to this day has the best selling console on the PlayStation 2. Yeah, man, PlayStation 2 is fucking iconic. You know, I don't know what it was about the PlayStation 2 that really made it so sellable, I guess. I think whenever Xbox 360, I think Xbox 360 was a predominant console for that one. And I think the PS4 was after that. And I think the PS5 is the most predominant one as of now. But yeah, man, console wars is a real thing. The thing about it, Nintendo is like, that's its own thing. You can't compare Nintendo to Xbox and PlayStation because Xbox and PlayStation have their own, or they play the same games. The majority of the games that they have, they play the same ones. And with Nintendo, the vast majority of their games is all exclusives. And anytime you would get like a big name title that was on Xbox and PlayStation, they would have to dumb it down for the Nintendo consoles. Like Black Ops 2 or Black Ops on the Wii, that shit was ass. I don't even know how the fuck people played that. But yeah, that's random. Let me see. What was I fucking saying right now? Oh yeah, so Jak 2. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Jak 1 was hard as fuck. Jak 1 really tested me. I ultimately gave that a 6 out of 10 on my rankings. I feel like if I would have played that game growing up, I probably would have loved it as much as the rest of the people. But because that was the first time I ever played it, and it was so hard to kind of wrap my head or to put my mind back into like the mid 2000s when that game came out, given the fact that I've been playing, or I have the Xbox Series X and I played a bunch of other newer games, it's very hard to place my mind back into that setting and enjoy it from that point of view. I tried my best. I gave it a 6 out of 10. I still enjoyed it though. I still liked the game for what it was at the time and what it meant to the fans and the PlayStation people and all that stuff. Like, I enjoyed the game, but it was a hard game in today's era. Now, Jak 2, when I did a little bit of research on this game, turns out this game is supposed to be harder. Turns out there's specific moments in this game that get really hard, but supposedly it's a better platformer according to Demon. Shout out Demon, man. You're also you tap in all the time as well here, Twitch and on YouTube. Really appreciate you for all the advice and everything that you've been giving me. So if you reached it to this part, man, Demon, shout out to you. But he was the one that telling me this game was a better platformer than the first. So I'm kind of looking forward to that because I know sometimes the controls on the first one were a little bit wonky. And other than that, he did say that there was like some moments that would get really, really hard in this game. So I just have to kind of, get through that part. I also saw and read that this game has terrible checkpoint system. Like, you can be fucking steps right before getting to the next quote unquote place or location, and if you die, it's gonna send you right to the beginning. So because of that, we are actually gonna emulate this game this time. I already did a test run. The first jack I was supposed to emulate, but the fucking shadows were out of whack. So I went ahead and I bought the trilogy collection for the PS3 or the PS4, whatever, and I played Jack 1 on that. But now I'm back on the emulating system that I have, and we're gonna emulate this game. And I did a test run, and there's some parts where the shades are kind of weird, but for the vast majority of it, it works well. It looks great. It looks way better than I think the 1080p capped games that I was playing before. I think this game looks really well polished, and the graphics look pretty good because I upscale them to 1440. I can't upscale them to 4K because that's basically around where my my system starts fucking up. So I put it at 140 and I played on that. But the reason why I'm playing it on emulation system is because there's something within it that I really enjoy, that I've loved having, which was the save states. So if you guys see me doing save states often, I apologize. If you guys want to call me a cheater, fuck it, you can call me a cheater. But it's just in the regards of time. I'm not trying to fucking do shit over and over and over and over again and really rage quit it. I'm just trying to put you guys first, and not have you guys see me struggle and fuck up. So that's why I'm doing that. Also, too, this is my first time playing Jack 2. So I am pretty excited. Hopefully it's not as bad as Jack 1, but people say it's worse. The PS2 and the PS3 advertising arrow is the best. They've made it feel thrilling to get once something new, scary, and exciting. Hey, that is true. Because I remember before I had a PS2, anybody that had a PS2 at school, they were that guy, man. If you had a PS2 at school before like everybody got theirs, you were that guy, man. And it was cool to see. And I remember, oh my god, PS2, PlayStation 2, like it was the next big thing. I kind of do remember how it was like during that time. But wow, guys, 32 minutes for the damn intro. I think that's usually how much I average. I try to dumb it down a little bit. Yeah, guys, let's get right into this shit. But before I start, I want to go ahead and apologize, only because I don't know how long this part's gonna be. I probably gonna stream for like a little over an hour, and that's it. But I promise you guys, hopefully on Friday I can give you a very, very lengthy part to kind of make up for it all. But I'm kind of crunched for time right now, so we'll get this stuff over. I'm gonna pack my shit, go over and set up that podcast, and then tomorrow, stay tuned for that podcast. So happy hour hangouts, make sure to look them up, subscribe, bell notification, all that good stuff. But all right, guys, without further ado, let's get into the shit. This is part number 1 of Jack 2 for the PS2. Let's hold up. Let's fucking go, guys.
For every age, there is a time of trial. The rocks faced such a fire before they were the strength beneath our feet. The plants braved vast winds before their roots could give us life. As a sage of considerable years, I have known only one such great ordeal. Yet the hero it created was a champion for all time. Today's the big day, Jack. I hope you are prepared for whatever happens.
I think I figured out most of this machine. It interacts somehow with that large precursor ring. I just hope we didn't break anything moving it here to the lab.
Easy for you to say. We did all the heavy lifting.
Dexter, don't touch anything! Though the precursors vanished long ago, the artifacts they left behind can still do great harm.
Or great good, if you figure out how to use them.
I've had some experience with such things. I know you can make it work.
Looks like Jack still got the mojo.
Interesting. It appears to be reading out some preset coordinates.
Look at that.
This is how it happened.
You cannot hide from me, boy.
Do something, Jack!
What's this do? Or that? How about this one? Everybody press all the buttons.
What was that thing?
Hang on, everyone!
I want on this thing!
Find yourself, Jack!
Okay. I swear, that's the last time I ever touch any stupid precursor crap!
There he is. Move in. Step away from the animal.
Ah!
Forget the rat. The Baron wants him. We've been waiting for you.
Don't worry, Jack. I'll save you before you know it.
Dark eco injection cycle complete. Bio readings nominal and unchanged.
Nothing. I was informed that this one might be different.
He is surprisingly resistant to your experiments, Baron Praxis. I fear the Dark Warrior program has failed.
You should at least be dead with all the dark eco I pumped into you.
What now? Metalhead armies are pressing their attacks. Without a new weapon, my men cannot hold them off forever.
I will not be remembered as the man who lost this city to those vile creatures! Move forward with the final plan, and finish off this thing tonight.
As you wish. I'll be back later.
Ding ding, third floor. Body chains, roach food, torture devices. Hey, buddy, you seen any heroes around here? Whoa! What'd they do to you? Jack, it's me, Daxter. That's a fine hello. I've been crawling around in this place, risking my tail, literally, to save you. I've been looking for you for 2 years. Say something, just this once.
I'm gonna kill Praxis!
Right now, we gotta get you out of here. Just let me figure out how to open the security locks on your chair so I can... Or, you can do it. Jack, easy now. Easy, buddy. It's your old pal Daxter, remember?
Daxter?
What the heck was that? Sheesh! Remind me not to piss you off. Come on, tall, dark, and gruesome. We're out of here. I brought you some new threads. Put them on.
All right. It was really hard for me not to talk during those cutscenes. I had already seen these cutscenes whenever I did a test run of this game, but watching those stuff for the first time, so much shit was going on in my head. So, opening, we see the fucking portal, right? And that's basically the ending from Jack 1 when you get all the power cells. So somehow they fucking took that portal from the top of the mountain back to the village. So that's that. That was one thing that I fucking saw, which is the continuation from 1, which is fine. What I noticed, and I don't know how you guys feel, and I think I'm gonna show you guys over here just so you guys can get a side-by-side comparison. First, the whole rift shit. Now I see where Ratchet and Clank got it. The color purple, the pinkish purple color that's there, the fucking rift portals and things like that. I hate to say it, but I think Ratchet and Clank completely copied that from Jack. This Jack 2. They look too identical to not be associated with each other. You know what I mean? There's no way, and it can't be a coincidence because whenever they opened up the rifts in Rift Apart and even the Crack in Time games and things like that, they looked all the same. That's that. The other thing that I noticed was that when he opened up that portal, that big old monster comes out. That big old monster looks like the final boss on Into the Nexus. Let me show you guys. And that's what I first saw. And I'm like, dude, was Into the Nexus a complete fucking, not a complete copy of this game, but as far as like the bosses and shit goes, watch. Jak 2 intro.
Dude.
Excuse me. Sorry. What the fuck? Delete that, stupid. No. Where? It looks like I'm just gonna have to look it up. Riftgate. Doesn't fucking show. All right, I'm gonna have to YouTube this. Sorry guys, but I really want to show you guys just so you guys can see.
Todos necesitamos un poco.
Yeah. Fucking advertisements here. Hey, they changed the look on the YouTube thing. Oh. Watch where it. There we go. Okay, probably not exactly, but they look pretty similar. So Into the Nexus boss. All right, now let me show you guys. So if you guys remember when I played Into the Nexus, we fought this fucking weird beast. There's like a portal that's behind it and it only sticks his head out. That's exactly what this shit is. Or am I wrong? Am I tripping? Shout out to Tolio17. But look, as we're rewatching this again, watch, look, the fucking, that guy pops out. Look, tell me that's not what the fuck this shit was supposed to be. That's a fucking terrible image. That's the best image I got. I don't know, guys. I want to say that there's a similarity between them, but that's what I think. That's what I think. Jak and Ratchet had close relationships. You can see in Ratchet ads. Right. I remember that. In the city, and Jak too, vice versa. Never thought about that. Could be a reference. I think it is, but I think I saw it and picked it up because I literally played the whole fucking series of Ratchet and Clank like last month. It's still fresh in my mind. But whenever I saw that big ass monster going through the gate, I was like, that's definitely has to be like influenced by Jak 2. Right, because Nexus was after Jak 2. And now Jak fucking talks. He fucking talks now, man. So, and he has a bad side to him as well. He even grew out a fucking goatee. So yeah, definitely a lot has changed. They completely switched the story, and I did see in some instances you kind of need to keep the rift into consideration because it's a time travel thing. So that's something that's worth noting, and that's how I'm gonna interpret this game, that we're in a different timeline. So yeah, guys. So let's actually get into this. Okay. Yeah, there's not really much that I could do here. Just gotta remember the fucking controls.
Do you remember how to jump? Please tell me you remember how to roll.
Alert. Prison escape in progress.
Definitely not supposed to. Oh!
Those precursor orbs are worth a lot now. We might find a few hidden around, or get some doing difficult tasks. We'll be able to buy stuff with them. Ooh, that's a high ledge. Try jumping once, then jump again while in the air to reach that one. There are lots of Crimson Guard crates lying around for the taking. Break that crate.
You are in a restricted sector. This sector is on high alert.
Yeah, Jack definitely looks a lot more badass in this game. In the first one, he looked a little young and fruity, but in this one, he looks a lot more menacing and whatnot.
If you duck before you jump, you'll go higher. You'll need a high jump to reach the top of this ledge.
I also read that this game was, in a sense, heavily influenced by Grand Theft Auto. Because Jack 1 was still being made for, and it's kind of crazy how Felix mentioned it in the comments earlier, but they said that this game was still, or Jack 1 was still intended for a younger audience, like kids. And yeah, it looked like it. But whenever they had like little questionnaires with kids, they would ask them, what games are you guys playing? And all of them said fucking Grand Theft Auto. So they're like, nah, we gotta make it more adult-like. And that's definitely what they tried doing with this game.
We're beginning our sweep.
How the fuck do I get up there?
Good job! The crate had a health pack inside. Pick it up. You'll want to keep healthy, Jack, or who'll do the fighting?
Laugh my ass off. Yeah, I definitely played GTA at a very young age too. Bro, I literally said in my intro that GTA San Andreas was my all-time favorite game.
Surrender yourself.
And I played the fuck out of that as a kid as well. So I know I'm supposed to go over there, but what? Nah, I can't even go over there. I think somebody in the comments of my last part of Jack 1 told me that in this game I get,
You can get a longer jump by rolling into it.
I get weapons. So I'm looking forward to that. What's down there? Do I die if I go down there? No, I don't. Oh, you see? This is why sometimes you just gotta explore and fuck up. Was planning on doing hero mode run of this soon. It's a great game. They have different difficulties in this game. I heard this game was already as hard was hard as it is. Oh, I died.
There he is.
What?
Prisoner sighted. We got him. Prisoner on level 2.
If you jump and dive, you'll crash down to the ground hard enough to break lots of things. Breaking stuff's fun, right?
Yeah, you can unlock hero mode difficulty by collecting 200. No shit. Now, why would you want to do that? This game, they say, as hard as it is. You still want to make it harder? Nah, I'm just kidding. It's a good challenge, man. I thought fucking Jack 1 was hard, and then all of a sudden people said that Jack 2 was harder than that. I was like, oh my god.
There is no escape.
You start over with all equipment, but you take double damage. Whoa. Yeah, fuck all that. I ain't gonna do all that stuff. Yeah, man, this is the first time me playing this game, so I definitely don't want to think about no hero mode. over here? Oh, that's how you like go into the city already, huh? Then why is there another location for me to go? Oh, because that one has an orb. Yeah, it's definitely hard enough already, LOL. Yeah, we'll see if how well I do. Imagine if San Andreas had online multiplayer. That would have been fun. I know that they did mod it way later, but by then they already had like Grand Theft Auto 4 online, and I believe Grand Theft Auto 5 was already like a couple years before.
Free, Jack! Thanks to me. Nice to breathe some fresh air, huh? We'll get that Baron Praxis guy, all right.
How do I? Oh, there we go. All right, guys. And this is where they start saying that this game was influenced by GTA because they made a fucking open world, again, a map and shit, which is cool. I honestly fuck with it. And the thing is too, is I did the mistake of hitting the civilians right off the bat. And there's a cop system as well. And these NPCs like have absolutely no fucking purpose. This chick went to go look at the pool and then she came back. So, get the fuck out of my way. And this part right here, like I said, I've never played this game, but there's just something about those two guys over there. And I didn't get to see the cutscene. I'm really gonna observe it and see what they say. But there's just something about those two guys, man. I want to say that could be Jack and the older guy.
Hello, strangers. My name is Core. May I help?
You look like a reasonably smart man. I want information. Where the hell am I?
Sorry. He's new to the whole conversation thing.
Well, my angry young friend, you are a guest of His Majesty Baron Praxis, the ruler of glorious Haven City.
I was just a guest in the good Baron's prison.
Inside a cell or inside the city, walls surround us both. We are all his prisoners. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd move on if I were you.
By order of His Eminence, the Grand Protector of Haven City, Baron Praxis, everyone in this section is hereby under arrest for suspicion of harboring underground fugitives. Surrender and die.
Excuse me, sir. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Not in this city. Protect us from these guards, and I'll introduce you to someone who can help you.
Oh, no, I did not want to do that. Damn, Jack. How long does this shit last, though?
That was cool. Do it again.
Something's happening to me. Something he did. I can't control it.
Very impressive.
You okay, Jack?
What you just did was very brave. This child is important.
This kid? He looks kind of scruffy.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along.
Thank you for your help, but I must get this boy to safety.
Hey! What about us?
There is an underground group waging war against Baron Praxis. Its leader, the Shadow, could use fighters like you. Go to the slums, find a dead-end alley near the city wall. Ask for Torn. He can help you.
Okay.
Seal off the area.
Said press triangle to use.
The city map is displayed in the lower right.
Oh!
Follow the icons on the map to reach important destinations.
This area is off limits.
What if I just attack them? How do I pull up the map? Where am I supposed to go? To the sword? Oh man. Look at all this exploration.
transportation system. You can hover in one of two zones.
Did I just steal this?
And high. Try switching hover zones. Switching hover zones may help avoid traffic or ground obstacles.
Please!
Yo, why is my shit lagging? What is that? Oh, that's just the fucking vehicle that I could take. Damn, this shit does lag though. Holy shit. How? Why? That guy was in my way. Bitch, get the fuck out of my way. What is this?
This is a no hover zone.
No hover zone. And why the fuck are there still people flying their damn little jets? Might have to bring down the fucking resolution. We'll see. If it continues to lag like that, then I will, but if not, it's not that bad. Yeah, of course they would make fucking the woman with big ass tits and shit in this game as well. Not surprised, man. Fucking developers. Who's that?
We're looking for a guy named Torn. Core sent us. Are you Torn?
Maybe this guy's a mute, like you used to be.
New faces make me nervous. Word is you're out to join the fight for the city. You know, picking the wrong side could be unhealthy.
We want to see the shadow.
Not likely. If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you've got the fur for a really tough task. Steal the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower and bring it back to me. Then, maybe we'll talk.
No. How come I can't punch him? That's why.
We're looking for a guy named Torn.
Oh, I already
sent
saw
us.
this.
Are you Torn?
Please advise. Suspect's description.
What the fuck is that?
Safe? Because I care. All metalheads must die! Work hard and be grateful. Report all wrongdoers. Remember, even your friends could be enemies. Turn in all who subvert. Strength is our only option. Obey and be happy. Sacrifice is something you should do for your city. Sacrifice.
What is that? Just an ongoing
Patrolling Sector 9.
thing? What if I were to steal from those guys? Where am I? Oh fuck, that shit's far as fuck.
Be advised. I'm on foot.
Have you heard about this? Yeah, I did actually. The Stream Machine? Or wait, hold up. I'm gonna have to look into it. Send me something.
Sweeping for suspects.
Well, it does sound familiar, but that's not, I don't think that's what I'm thinking about.
This is Unit Alpha. We're en route.
Yeah, before I start getting on those hoverboards or those bikes, I want to make sure that I kind of set foot first and look around.
Nothing so far.
It's funny how these guards, they don't even attack me. Where are you going? Alright, it's right here. What the fuck is this? Where the fuck am I? Okay, so this is a world then. The Stream Machine is a stream new console coming out. It's basically PC, gaming PC into smaller console. Isn't that essentially supposed to be the Xbox's next gen console? That I did hear that that Xbox, instead of making a new console, they're just gonna make a PC that's beefed up for all of next gen gaming. Which I don't know how well that's gonna work. But nonetheless, I'm gonna continue to do the console gaming. I can't get through the idea that I would have to play video games on a PC and then still stream through that. You know what I mean? And I'd rather just have a fucking console that does it all for me. Yeah, kind of like Xbox Vision that I do too. Yeah, I'm not... I'd much rather get the console than a PC. That's just me though. Anybody can do whatever the fuck they want. I did hear that a lot of these levels are really linear, which is cool. Yeah, the console war's basically over. I think soon PlayStation is gonna push that route too. I mean, that's the most profitable route, you know? Because the thing is, like with early consoles, I'm sure people were more fond of just buying a console and playing it and stuff, but now because of how advanced technology has come and how intelligent people are from the consumer side, they would much rather just get a PC and then tweak all the options within themselves and upgrade their shit as they go. I don't like doing that. I have too many other hobbies and too much other shit. The streaming stuff is already takes up enough of my time. I don't want to have to deal with more potentially problematic stuff. I'd rather just get a console and just have it do everything. And I don't mind it. And there's also something about like console gaming that I'm still very fond of. Oh, you bitch! How? Okay, well, how am I supposed to get out of here, man? All right, and let me see. I'm gonna get thrown to the very beginning. Yep. All right. Which I know I didn't get too far, but makes sense. This is exactly what they warned me about. But I don't get why they put this platform over here if there's nothing here. Yeah, there is something over there. But I think yeah, I can't jump over it. I gotta collect all that shit. All you had to do was follow the train, CJ. Honestly, man. God damn, I almost died again right there. Pushed me off the ledge, you fucking little dinosaur lizard shit. Okay, man. Let's see, where am I at? Okay, I'm basically already here. Yeah, the maps look huge, but they're not that big. I feel like I missed something back there. Hold up. Alright, guys, and don't mind me. I'm just doing a safe state. I don't, you know, like I said, I was going to be doing these often. Yeah, I feel like I missed something back here. I hated that mission as a kid. Now watching you play it was funny. Yeah, dude, well, it's not that hard. I think because everybody was trying to do it the right route, or they just weren't super persistent with what they were doing. I think that's what really fucked everybody up. So there's nothing here. I came all the fuck way back here for what? For nothing. Not even an orb. Let me guess, all this shit's gonna fucking break on me. Yeah, that's what I fucking needed right there, man. Alright, let's do this over again. That's weird. I swear, dude, I swear. If this fucking emulator can't run this damn game, I'm gonna be pissed. Or if it's having issues like that. Right here. Okay, got past it. Nice. That was weird.
You guys are in.
The fuck? That's all I had to do. That was stupid. Okay. So now where do I go? Not like I can go that same route. Maybe. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it is open. Is it?
I think we need to go back to the city, Jack.
Thanks. I'm glad you fucking told me that, because I honestly had no idea where I was supposed to go.
Entering Haven City.
So now I need to go back to the sword. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna use a bike. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much. Oh, fuck. That was not my fault. Oh, shit. That's funny. I kind of want to do that again. Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna have way too much fun with the driving in this game. Bitch. Bitch. Oh, fuck. Hey, I didn't do anything. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. Damn, you fucking fat guy. Why'd you get in my way? Bro, where do all these guys keep fucking coming from? Alright, bitch, come on. Oh, he crashed too, you stupid ass. Alright, I should be safe here.
Woo! Being a big hero sure makes you thirsty.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums. He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen his evil before while serving in the Crimson Guard. That's why I quit.
You were a Crimson Guard? Well, that explains your charming sense of humor.
My friend in the Guard tells me the valve to turn the water back on is located outside the city, at the pumping station.
Outside the city? What about the security walls?
What about the metalheads? It ain't a petting zoo out there. Peeps be getting deep sixed.
Find the large drain pipe in the north wall. It'll take you outside the city to the pumping station. Get to the main valve and open it. If you survive, the slums will be indebted to you. If not, maybe we'll have a touching moment of silence in your honor.
I'd like to give him a touching moment.
Why? Fucking weird ass. Yeah, I'm not flying this shit, dude, because I just fucking rather do barrel rolls all the way there. Alright, where am I going? Oh, already, huh? If this is anything like what I have been warned about, this is gonna be hard, to say the least. What the fuck am I waiting? Hopefully I don't struggle though, we'll see. Okay, where's the crossroads?
Seal off the area.
bitch.
Sure, there are occasional complaints about their over-aggressive police. This area is equal.
Alright, here we go, guys. Yeah, so if this is anything like what I've seen, I might fucking die here. Okay, so now it doesn't seem like it's too bad just here. But I do need to see where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Just follow the whole path. Okay, I guess not yet. How the fuck do I get up? I thought I was gonna die if I went to the water. Did I miss it? Oh no, I'm going the right way. What's this?
Leaving city safe zone.
Yak! Those are metalheads!
What is that? Okay, where am I supposed to go here? I think, guys, I'm gonna finish this level and then call it good. Where am I supposed to go? And how the fuck am I supposed to get up? That works. How the fuck? Oh my god, dude, come on. Those look like fucking cough drops, man. Okay, so my thing's full. What the fuck is all down here and shit? Might be a boss battle then. Where am I going? Do I really have to go all the fuck way around? I guess I do. What am I supposed to do now? What the fuck is over there? And here goes my curious ass.
This is a restricted area. Defenses activated. Must use force.
There's no way I can do it.
This is a restricted area. Defenses activated.
Oh fuck no, dude. So I'm fucking stranded here.
You are trespassing.
All right.
Defense is coming online. This is a restricted area. Defenses activated.
I think I can do it. I just gotta be. No, I don't think I can do it.
You are trespassing. Defense is coming online.
Why can't I jump when I'm... Oh, fuck. Is this the beginning? It is the beginning, I'm telling you. Damn, okay. I already collected the fucking thing from those guys, so that's what I don't know. Alright, speedrunner mode activated. That was bullshit. So that's what they mean, huh? Son of a bitch. Get on the stupid platform, dumbass. Alright, so I learned my lesson. Don't go that way. Instead, go down there. Where am I going? How much more, man? Let's see. Oh, we're already here. Okay, nice.
Ah, the valve. Allow me.
Why don't I just go through that hole and then I'll end up where he's at.
Jack, please, help.
Oh, I'm already here. Nice.
Don't say it. Don't even chuckle. Next time, you turn the valve.
Okay, so where do I go now? I'm at the beginning? Yeah, so I guess it shows that that there's more to explore this way. But clearly this fucking thing. Yo, what happened to my sounds? The fuck happened to my sounds? Damn, you guys lost the sound too. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Weird glitch. Alright, let's go outside. I might end up stopping it right here, guys. Yeah, I really need to start getting this shit together.
Entering Haven City.
Oh, you dumbass shit. Hello there. Ethereal Sapphire. Thank you for joining the chat. Joined it a little late. I'm already gonna stop, but thank you for joining either way. The fuck is this? Oh, precursor orbs.
Greetings, great warrior. I sense there is a dark rage burning within you, and in time, it will destroy you with its madness. Only the last power of the precursors can save you. Destroy my enemies, those creatures you call the metalheads. Bring me 25 of their skull gems, and I will teach you how to control these powers.
Press L2 to summon dark power. I don't know if I want to do it. That sounds kind of satanic. Oh man, I was hoping to watch some Jack. He has previously streamed on YouTube as well. Yeah, so this is my first time playing Jack 2. I just completed Jack 1. YouTube, check me out, Dumzo Donino. Yeah, but like I said, I just started playing this. The next time that I will play this will be on Friday. So feel free to follow whatever you want to do. Catch me on the next stream. Let's summon some dark power though, real quick.
Not have enough skull gems. Come back when you have collected more.
Oh, L2 was to fucking. Oh no, I didn't want to use this.
What, you want some dick?
Oh, shout out to Sapphire for the follow. Appreciate you, man. 25, so I need to get those fucking Keystones or whatever those shits are. Keystone's a fucking beer. What am I thinking about, man? But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it like I said right here. I need to get all my stuff from here, load it up in a box, and then take it to excuse me, fucking tired. I need to take it to my cousin's place to set up for that podcast. So shout out to everybody that stopped by though. Rocket, Doggy, Opelix, Sapphire. I assume it'll be around the same time. I'd be lying to you if I knew what time I would stream, because it's kind of all over the place. It's been really hard for me to really get a stream going. I mean, Opelix, the best way that Opelix has been doing is he just has a notification. So yeah, but I'm gonna aim for the afternoon, not right now. If Friday 6 or 8, man, that's what I'm like thinking, and that's Pacific time. I don't know where you're from exactly, but Pacific time 6 or 8, that's what I'm aiming for. So hopefully I could make that stream. But yeah, guys, thank you to everybody that stopped by. Shout out to Sapphire for the follow. I really appreciate it. So yeah, guys, so in the next part, I guess we're just gonna continue to push and see what this game really has to offer. I guess we're just barely digging into it. It's not bad just yet, but I am anticipating it to get a lot worse. So we'll just have to wait and see. It's okay, I don't have schedule either. LOL. Yeah, it's hard. I try really hard to develop a schedule, but I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna stop right there. Thank you to everybody who stopped by. Really appreciate it. So as the famous saying goes, until then, peace and chicken grease. And catch you guys in the next one. I hope everybody has a good day. See you guys later.